Hey, welcome back. Episode 745, special Memorial Day episode. Getting a little gas, and we're going to head out on the road this morning. Here at the Skelly gas station, you get service with a smile. Here in rural Retreat, Virginia, gas is still 23 cents a gallon.
Climate activists were indicted on charges of smearing paint on a sculpture case at Washington's National Gallery of Art.
Oh my gosh.
Cancer has this story. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C. says that two members of the climate group Declare Democracy are facing federal charges for the incident that occurred at Washington, D.C.'s National Gallery of Art on April 27th. Timothy Martin and Joanna Smith, both 53, surrendering to authorities last Friday. The pair could receive a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000. The incident caused a 20 damage to the 19th century French artist Edgar Degas.
Yesterday was Susie Sue's birthday. Yesterday, May 27th. Today is May 28th, 2023, the year of our Lord. And Friday was International Dracula Day. It was the anniversary of the publication of Bram Stoker's Dracula. And of course, the 25th was Star Wars Day, when Star Wars was released way back in 1977, 46 years ago. So it's been a lot of historic events happening lately. But we've been really busy at the Hotel Orloff, organizing and working on the yard and all that kind of stuff. But we thought we would spend Memorial Day remembering the true meaning of the holiday, which is remembering those that fought valiantly for our country. And so let's head on over. So, Sunday afternoon, beautiful Sunday. Somewhere in France, my great uncle is buried. Died in World War I, actually of the Spanish flu, and so he's buried there. Lord protect our country in this hour of need, and bless those that served our country. Amen. So I remember when you're having that hot dog and watching the baseball game, and the real meaning of Memorial Day. Good grief. Branch just impaled my skull. All right. Let's head on back.
Or need to finance your inputs, we want to partner with you to find the proper financing structure for your operation.
Oh, yeah, right.
At one of our 8 Iowa locations.
Shut up.
Slight chance of showers.
I'll listen to the robot channel.
Morning, then a chance of showers.
More entertaining.
And thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-80s. South winds around.
Today it's 79 degrees here.
Rain 40%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy until midnight. Then becoming partly cloudy. A chance of showers. A chance of thunderstorms until midnight. Then a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. Chance of rain 40%.
All right.
Wednesday, mostly sunny. A slight chance of showers in the morning. Then a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 80s. Chance of rain 40%. Wednesday night, a slight chance of thunderstorms until
At KMAland.com. You can depend on KMA to keep improving the way we serve our farmers as they continue to serve us. It doesn't matter what you do, you want to be outstanding in your field. But if you're a farmer, you don't want to be just outstanding in your field. You want to be working in your field. Spring brings long hours on a farm, so you don't have a lot of time to keep up on the latest ag news, markets, and trends. But don't worry, you can depend on locally owned KMA to keep up with everything ag, so we can keep you informed while you keep working. Check us out on the air, online, on Facebook, and on Twitter for all things ag. Thanks for listening to the Cardinals on KMA FM. Stephen Kwan led off in the first inning with a base hit for the Guardians.
All right.
He leads off the third inning, and he takes a pitch.
So,
A slider from Montgomery.
look at these beautiful flowers here.
Hits to the first 9 batters that he faced. 1 run could have been worse. is a called strike 1-1. The line drive to center field by Arias that took Nickbar back to the wall. I thought for sure it was a 3-run home. It was off his bat. Just barely stayed in the ballpark. The 1-1 delivery to Kwan is pop foul off to the left side. That's going to get out of play.
Well,
Got a 1-2 count on the left fielder Kwan. Cardinals have one hit. That was Nolan Arenado. They laid off double in the second inning, but they could not get him home. They advanced him to third, but that was it. The 1-2 delivery to Kwan is low. Another breaking pitch from Montgomery. Lefties will throw curveballs and sliders more to left-handed batters and changeups more to right-handed batters. The idea is you want to throw something soft that's going away from
yes,
the batter.
indeed. Yes,
You
indeed.
want to throw the fastball in and soft away. The 2-2 delivery is swung on and foul back. That was fastball in. Boy, that
Okay, well, how about that?
Kind of need of pitching, trying to study it, trying to.
So, we've got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. I just created another episode of Tomb of Terror, so I guess that means that would be episode 18? No, or was that 17? I don't remember. I'll figure it out here in a second. Tomb of Terror is the show that you can order, mail order. Hold on a second.
Years of years. Where men and beasts fight a fierce battle for survival.
Let's get a drink.
Mystery. See the forbidden city of skulls, where they sacrifice prisoners to the volcano god.
Memorial Day, yes. Okay. All right, so we're ready to. Oh, 2 episodes ago, I was in the middle of a story and the camera just cut off. I need to tell you the rest of that story. Guess I'll start over at the beginning. For those of you that don't watch every single episode, just let me wash my hands a little bit better because I was out working in the yard. I'm trying to put in grass. There were a bunch of red rocks with plastic underneath, plastic sheets underneath, but I'd rather have an actual lawn with grass, so I've been moving these rocks and then pulling up the plastic, and it's whatever, dude. Okay. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Okay, where was I? All right. I was explaining this magazine that was in the box with all my Treasury edition size comics. That my wife and I were looking for a new place to live. I had, I think at that point, I was about to retire. It was right before, I believe, the pandemic started. And we were looking for a place to live where property taxes were low and crime was non-existent. We actually found a place in Fort Worth, although there is crime there. The house was so beautiful. And anyway, we weren't ready to move. And this house was amazing. We spotted it on, I don't know, Zillow or something while we were sitting in an El Chico restaurant in Arlington, Texas. And it was a beautiful mid-century house. And I guess we put my wife must have put a link up on online, and our good friend Randy saw it, and he and his wife went and looked at it, and other people walking through this open house that day were all saying, "Oh, we could change that," and oh, that's so ugly, we can just tear all that out. They're talking about tearing out all the beautiful mid-century qualities of this house that was built in 1964. And anyway, so they bought it and rescued it and restored it to an unbelievable state. This magazine is the cool issue thing, and they show how they restored this really cool house. So my friend gave me a copy of this. They wound up moving from the house because his commute was real bad. He's got a 50s console stereo that he hooked up to, what do you call that, Bluetooth. There are more pictures in here. Where are they? Oh yeah. It's still had this beautiful, look at that blue. Other people wanted to tear that stuff out, but they just got it working properly. And did it have a pool? I don't remember it having a... Oh, that's a different house. That's an ad. But the thing about it had a giant geodesic dome in the backyard. Do they even show that? I don't know. Yeah. See that? And a geodesic dome. You wouldn't believe what it looked like inside. Jukebox and everything. Anyway, that's the story behind that. When I wasn't able to finish it, I thought maybe I'd left you in the lurch, so now you know the story. Now you know the rest of the story. All right, well, fantastic. We got these Dark Horse Comics Conan books to file. Marvel had Conan since like 1970, and they stopped publishing it, so it went to Dark Horse, and so I'm filing all these independent comics into these boxes. So should be in this box. Dick Tracy, Death Rattle. No, it will be in this box. Oh yeah. Here's Conan number 0. I think that's really dumb to have issue zeros. Free Comic Day. Oh, they had a Conan, and then they had a Conan the Cimmerian. Could they get any more confusing? Okay, what is this? Conan number... Man. Oh, it's a one shot. See, it says one shot. Okay, yeah, great. I am getting sick of this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so this is 1, 2. Here's 3 that was already in the box, and then I've got 24. Oop. Yeah, they put bad stuff on the covers of their books. Here's Diablo House. That would go in the next box. Okay, Death Rattle, Destroyer Duck. Here's Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy. What is that? Oh. The Death-Defying Devil. They had to change the name. I think that's actually the Golden Age Daredevil, right? Okay. Death-Defying Devil. So it's DE. Okay. There's another issue of the Death-Defying Devil. So then you've got Dick Tracy Weekly. So Diablo House would go before that. Next thing. Oh, these aren't in order. Fighting American. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of Elvira comics here from the, were they from the 80s and 90s? I think they were from the 80s. Let's see. Femme for Flaming Carrot. Fighting, okay. So you've got Femme Force, Fighting American, followed by the Flaming Carrot. The Legend of, what the heck does that say? Kamui. Would that go under L or K? I'll put it under K. Is K in this box? H-I-J. J. Johnny Quest. Oh, it's going to be in this box, huh? Oh, wait. There's an issue of Jungle Jim. Jaguar. Joe Kubert's School. Johnny Quest. Okay. That'll be in this box, too. Judge Dredd. Johnny Quest. John Sable. John Sable. Okay, Jungle Jim is after Judge Dredd. Dredd. Here's a Jungle Girls reprint from AC, reprinting Golden Age Sheena stories. Should have pulled these out for last Wednesday's 4-Color Fossils show, but I forgot they were in here. So Jungle Girls, G-H-I-J. Okay, Jungle Jim is after Jungle Girls. And then you have Time Killers, followed by Lady Crime. Okay, so this Kamui, J, Jungle Jim. Wait, how is Time Killers? How does that fit? That's completely in the wrong place. Okay, Kamui, H-I-J-K-L, go there. Time Killers, you belong in the T's. Oh, these are A books. Okay, and so they go. What the heck was that? Oh, the book. Let's get the camera straight. There we go, much better. Okay. This is Action Figure Collector. So that'll go here right before Atom, whatever that is. Here's an issue of American Flag, number 7. 4, 6, 5. Some of these are out of order. Yeah, 7, 8. Okay. What else do we have here? Anti-Hitler comics. So it looks like this is reprints of comics in the Golden Age. Printed originally in World War II. So this is interesting historically. Put this in. Oh, this was a great comic, Alien Worlds. Oh, I should have this with the Dave Stevens covers, which are in another box. Okay. Anti-Hitler. Here's Amazon Warriors. AM. American Flag. American Gods. Here's Ant. 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 Okay, so Astro City, which I understand is a great comic, but I have very few Astro Cities. Anti-Hitler. Okay, what else do we have here? Where is this one? Okay, Boris Adventure Magazine. Blood of Dracula, Blood is the Harvest. Boar. There's the Blood Sword. I believe these are comics from Korea, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Blue Eagle. Reprints of Bobby Benson's B. Barbie Riders. Boris. Okay. This is a free comic book day boys comic. So Boris Adventures goes before that. Okay. These are not great, you know. These are just things I've got to file away because I got to put them somewhere. I don't know what this is or why I own it. Oh, I look at it, and I immediately can tell it's British, illustrated by a British artist, and the art is good. Anyway, it's called Cyber Crush, so that would be under the CYs. There's a Cerebus comic. Apparently Cerebus is doing this again. They're making covers that are tributes to old Cyber. Oh, here comes Drew the dog. Coming attractions, Conan, Cosmic Heroes, Curse, UVW. Okay, so apparently it'll go after curse words. Oh shoot, I thought I just turned the camera off. Here's Cyber Crush, goes in there. Cyber, I guess followed by Cyblade. Boy, is that 90s looking or what? There's another Cyber Crush. Cyber Crush, I got several of these. Cyber Crush. Okay, so Okay, that's DA, DA, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. I've got 4 long boxes of these independent comics, and then a half-size box, short box they call them, in the other room. And so I don't have a really gigantic comic collection. I mean, compared to many people out there. I was on a Facebook messenger where you can see the other person call, Facebook messenger, I don't know what you call it, with Kevin at Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona last night. And while I was on the phone with him, this couple came back in that he had told me about, that had, the wife had inherited from her father a giant collection of Silver Age Marvel comics. And they brought in like X-Men #4 up and some other stuff the first time. And that was over a week ago, and I guess they've taken them around to other stores and gotten quotes or whatever. She said one store, after they saw Conan the Barbarian #1 and #3, they just stopped looking, like they weren't interested. I don't quite understand that. Maybe they realized they couldn't afford it. I don't know. But anyway, last night while I was on the phone with them, they brought in, I think, 4 short boxes, but they were comic boxes that they got from Amazon that were like made of cloth, so they would sag and potentially bend the comics. And they didn't have lids because they don't know anything about comics. They said, well, we looked for the Todd McFarlane ones, and we know there's a few key issues in there. A few key issues. They had the Galactus trilogy. They had all the, from the middle of the Ditko run of the Amazing Spider-Man up, every issue. They had all the you know, the Hulk 102, all the important everything. It looked to me on my Lego-y looking Pixel Vision, they all look pretty good, man. You're supposed to bring them back today and bring in all of them. And she says, well, I want to keep the Ant-Man comics because I like Ant-Man, because, you know, from the movies. Of course, the Ant-Man are the ones that are the least valuable. Anyway, so if they bring them in today, we're gonna try to do a live stream so you can actually see the books. But he, you know, if he buys them, it'll be just unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to even tell you what I saw. It was just I don't think they fully realize what they have. They said, well, we had them for about 6 years, and I says, I like the art on the front covers. Okay, Deadly Duo. Very 90s looking thing. I guess this is called Death Watch. It's got so many titles. Death Watch 2000, Earth 4, Prelude. This is the 90s. Yeah, I guess it's called Death Watch. So, oh, this was a good comic, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Death Rattle. Oh, wait, where are my other... Oh. Death Crazed Teenage Superheroes. Someone thought, well, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a hit. I bet I could come up with... Okay. Yeah, Death Rattle is a really fun comic. Done in the EC style. Death rattle, death rattle, death rattle. Okay, so I guess I put death 4 then. I guess this is under Grumble. Grumble versus the Goon. Glory. Grumble. Oh, Hate was a great comic. Grumble. Okay, that would go before Gumby's Winter Fun special. Here's Hosey's Heroines. That would go under H. Hey, don't come in. What are you up to there, dog? Hosey's. Hellboy. Why is Hellboy after horror? That's wrong. Hellboy should be before horror. Why is horror before Hellboy? Oh, haunted horror. Oh, it's called haunted horror. That's why. Okay, haunted. Hellboy. Hellboy. Honeymooners. Okay. Look at this. Hoverboy, the Republican superhero. Okay, so this is a comic put out by friends of mine back in Texas. Just Cartoons is really dang Channel Planet. Drew, don't do that, man. She knocked the best of patience and prudence down from the stack. Do not do that. I command you to not do that. Okay, so that would go under C, Channel Planet. They have some comics that I haven't gotten yet that they've put out. And they're working on a TV series that I don't think they've finished yet. I need to get in touch with them and see what their plans are. They've come on this show before. Okay, so I'll put this next to their comic, Channel Planet, which looks like this. Okay, that brings us to Lady Death. I know this is not the most fun stuff to look at because these are, but you know, I got to get everything filed. Okay, the L's, are they here? Yeah. There's Liberty Meadows, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Here's Lady Death. Here's the Legion of Stupid Heroes. The Lemonade Kid featuring the art of Bob Powell. King Kong. We're getting closer to LJKL. It's the new Croft Super Show. Okay, so then we come to the Lady Death section. So I'll throw these Lady Deaths in. I don't even know if they're the right numbers or if they're in order. It's all right. Okay, let's pull some more out. Okay, what are these? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. This was a great comic. Do not be deceived by the terrible movie that came out. It was an excellent comic. That was an early example of Hollywood messing up things. Lone Wolf and Cub. Japanese manga. But the people that are into manga, they never talk about Lone Wolf and Cub because I don't know what's wrong with them. What is this? Okay, Los Luchadores Misteriosos. Okay, Lone Wolf and Cub go before that. Madman Comics. There's Magnor, Lum, Madman. Here's Madman. Put that in there. Here's a Mars Attacks book. Okay. Mandrake, Mr. Monster, Mars, Megaton Man, Married with Children, Mars Attacks. Okay, that's the only issue of Mars Attacks that I have, because I remember the art usually wasn't very good in that comic. It's based on a series of bubblegum cards from the early 60s that had outstanding art, but the comic was kind of lackluster, as I recall. All right. Here's a issue of Roy Rogers reprints. And this is sent to me as an AOK from Graphic Man. Look what Graphic Man does. He prints out this computer printout. He puts it on the back. That's how the professional comic book people on YouTube can hold up a book and tell you all about it, and like when it came out and who the artists were. Because you know, you can see the artist, Alex Toth, John Buscema, Russ Manning. It's like, yes, this yeah. He bought this in Branson at the Roy Rogers Museum. Interiors are blank. He put everything like where he bought it. That's really cool. Maybe someday I'll be that professional. That's really neat. Nexus. Okay, wait. Oh, why was that? Why was R before N? Okay, that's all right. Nexus. Oh, here's this. I interviewed this artist on my show one time. Milton Knight. Okay, here's some Nexus comics. This guy Steve Root is an amazing artist. Amazing. Bunch of Nexus comics that need to be filed is what's going on here. Fantastic. What's next? What is this? There's no title on it. That's the new trend, to not put titles on things. Oh, it's a Barbarella comic. Okay. I forget who sent me this Barbarella comic. I guess it's from that company, Dynamite, and they're doing a Mars Attacks series now. Let's see. You can see it's in modern comics. They don't have a lot of words in them. They're very easy to read. Oh, here's some words. If you can kind of look for them. Oh, here's a couple of really wordy pages. Yeah, I like words, man. I'm a word guy. Okay, so Barbarella would go over under the B's. Oh, more Lady Death. Oh, and there's a Mars Attacks book. That was here, right? So, Mars Attacks. Lady Death was here. Oh, okay. This was sent to me as an AOK recently by Stanley J. Kirby. And this will go under N-I-X. What? Why is that there? All right, we'll put them here. Take some books out of this box and shift them to the next box because it's getting a little crowded in this box. Okay, Lady Death. Is that in this box? Yeah. Their copy of Lady Death. JK League. Lady Rawhide. Lady Death. If I was watching this show, I would be really bored because, I don't know, I don't think this show is going to be one of the big hits. Here's a Normal Man fighting Megaton Man. Do I have a section for Normal Man? Normal Man. Normal Man. I don't think so. Let me just put it with the Megaton Man comics, because I know I got a bunch of those. Yeah. Alright. Then I guess the Oz books fell into public domain, so therefore that comic exists. Okay, Oz would go before Popeye. There's the Orville. Man, I forgot about the Orville. I was looking forward to the new season of Orville, and then it came out. I think what happened is Seth MacFarlane was like, said some, I guess he was for Biden or something, and then I just kind of, someone says they're for Biden, you kind of just like lose respect for them to a certain degree, and then stop caring about their work. I don't know. Orville was really good. It really did feel like vintage Star Trek. It started as a parody, and then it kind of got somewhat serious with just, humor. But I got to get back and watch that. There's so many things I got to watch, but I get sidetracked by all the hijacking of the country and everything, and then you kind of forget what you were watching before everything went bad. Okay. Savage Dragon comes before The Simpsons. Here's a Sheena reprint book. 72 pages. It's all black and white reprints of the 40s stories. Shadows. Oh, here we go. Savage Dragon. Here's Good Grief, Savage Dragon. And, sometimes they had kind of clever covers. But they're not very valuable comics. I mean, this is issue 1. It's not worth hardly anything. Okay. Shadow Reavers. Shadow. Sentai. Shadow Reavers. Sham Comics. This is a parody comic where they use the original art and they change all the words in the they basically redub it like the Fire Sign Theater did with G-Men Forever. Sham Comics. Here's Sharky with kind of a fake Frazetta cover. Sharky. That would go after Sham and before Sheena. What you up to, Drew? Here's Spawn. This came with a toy. This was a free giveaway comic you got with a toy, right, Drew? I'm watching Drew to make sure she doesn't start chewing on something she shouldn't. Right, no, Drew, leave that stuff alone, man. Do I need to walk her? Drew, come here, boy. Even though you're a girl. Star Masters. Why do I... Is this any good? I don't know. Just like a homemade comic someone made. It's probably wonderful. Star Masters. Okay, Star Masters, man. Star Masters. That was the greatest comic I ever read, man. It brings tears to my eyes thinking about Star Masters. Star Masters, man. I wish they'd made it into a movie. It would have been so inspirational. Adaptation of Star Wars: A New Hope. This I bought just because I thought the cover was... Isn't that cover really cool? You know, I don't normally buy these Star Wars comics. I love the original 3 Star Wars movies, but, you know, that cover, really cool. I wish that... Imagine if they kept going... What are you doing, Drew? Imagine if they kept going with Star Wars after Return of the Jedi and stuff like that. When Carrie Fisher was still young, they could have filmed stuff like that. But no, they just gave it all up for years and then did those horrible prequels. And, okay, Star Wars. I don't even know if I have any Star Wars comics in these boxes, because all I have Star Wars-wise are the Marvel comics that came out during the 70s. And I don't think I've ever even acknowledged... Simpson, that these Star Wars comics are even official things. This was great, though, the Space Ghost part. Okay, Stardust. Okay, wait. This is 666, the Mark of the Beast. Shouldn't that be before Star Wars? What? Smurfs? Space, Spawn, Spirit, Terminator, Stray Dogs. That's a good comic. I do have other Star Wars comics. Look at this, Dark Empire. Isn't that exciting? Well, some of what I've got are like these Al Williamson, you know, Empire Strikes reprints of the Marvel. What are you doing, Drew? You're driving me bonkers, man, with your crazy stunts and antics. What are you doing there, Drew? What you doing, man? You're driving me nuts, man. You're driving me nuts with your craziness, man. What's the matter with this? Drew. Let's file a couple more and then we'll go take her for a walk. What the heck? We got The Thing from Another World, ladies and gentlemen, based on the famous book and movie. The Thing from Another World. Did they even go? 2000, yes. Time Machine. Tom Strong. HIJKLMNO. Okay. 3D. I just put them there. Who gives a flying? Look at Drew the dog. All right. Oof. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Black Widow. Okay, let's see it. The Black Widow. This is the actual vehicle the Black Widow drives around in. Just thought I'd let you see that. Highly collectible, Worth thousands of dollars, in fact. Gotta turn off these lights, man. Oh, did I get much done? No, hardly any comics filed at all. And they're not even really comics that you're even interested in looking at. But come on, Drew, we'll go for a walk.
settles on the earth? Who dares to search? Who dares to see what walks in the night? If you dare, welcome to Nightmare.
I'll put my, I know you're shocked to see me drinking a Dr. Pepper because I said I wouldn't drink any, but I actually bought a couple because it's Memorial Day. And there's some hot dogs and bacon. We had some buns for hot dogs, but Drew grabbed the thing of buns and mashed it up. And then she realized it wasn't really food that she could eat. So I got to go get another thing of button. I don't know. Looks like Kevin Johnson just sent me a link. Something about live Facebook. I probably should see what the heck that's about, ladies and gentlemen. Just a moment. Come here, Drew, the dog. Drew, come here.
As I said before, my friend, thank you.
All right, we're gonna take you on a magical mystery tour. All right, I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, and don't take any wooden nickels. And happy trails to you.